you go. What are you showing me? His head. Come on.
My God. I swear to God, that was one of the happiest moments of my life. Never in my life has somebody taken a chance like that on me. And I think Albert could probably relate with that, you know. I've done things in my life, you know. I left home whenever I was 18. I went to college. I've worked on political campaigns, you know. And it came after the darkest period of my life. My mom could not walk. She couldn't walk. I think it was sciatica or something like that. I'm not a doctor. I didn't finish school. I dropped out of college. She found the LCU, and the LCU was amazing for her. I moved back in with her. I taught her how to walk again, and she watched the LCU. I didn't know she watched the LCU that long. And the LCU got her through that time when she could not walk. It got her through that. And she wouldn't have lived if I wouldn't have put my life on hold to, drop everything and live with her again and, you know, help her, support her. Do what any good son should do. And, you know, that's one of the things in the LCU. But that's still my mom at the end of the day. And I got a lot of shit for that. But you know what? That's okay. This is the LCU. You take shit. That was okay with me. That never really got to me that much because I know who I am. I know what I did, and I know I'm proud of what I did, and I'm proud of who I am. So anyways, eventually I end up on live, right? And I'm blown away by it. I truly am. It didn't work out. You know, I let down Rastov, I let down Boogie, and I will forever be sorry for that, because, you know, Boogie's Boogie. Boogie will always be Boogie. But, you know, Rastov, he has been a true friend. You know, I guarantee I've gotten text messages, like, you know? Because every single day I was torn down while I was on live. Every day I was torn down on live. You know, I had to leave Bus to basically to go to live. Basically to go to live, I had to leave Bus. And that hurt because I love doing this show. Live didn't work out, though, and I was okay with that. I didn't want to do live. I wasn't happy doing live. I wanted to get away from the storylines. I wanted to get away from the drama. I want to get back to having fun again. And whenever Keem messaged me, it was Sunday night, I think. Rastov's actually the one that told me. He said, hey, you're going to be doing Bus tomorrow. I had mixed feelings. I'm like, oh, what the? Okay, they're obviously pushing me out of live. That's fine. That's fine. I'm happy about that. I don't know about working with Sweet Tea again. I don't know if that's going to work out. It breaks my heart to fucking be doing this right now to the fucking Bus fans, to Sweet Tea. But I know she's going to be okay. And I know you guys are going to be okay. Yeah. I use my mom for content. She hated every second of it. Her birthday was fucking ruined. I don't know how many more birthdays I had. Boogie made that very clear. Hey, she could be dead in 10 years. She could be dead in 5 years. She could be dead to fucking tomorrow. And you want to know what happened? Her last birthday, this last one just a few weeks ago, was ruined. Was ruined. Partially because of, you know, stuff that happened behind the scenes with Rebel. I'm not going to get into all that bullshit. That's not my fucking place to go. It was also ruined, though, because that's what we were going to do. That is what the plan was. That's what the plan was. But you know what? I fucking did it. I would do anything for live. I would do anything for this network. I have poured my life into this network since I came here. At the end of, I think, August, whenever I came here. And I don't regret a second of it. It was the best time of my life. It was, you know what? It was the best time of my life. But every good thing has to come to an end. And this is that end. You know, I can only stand by so long. Whenever my mom walks away. Can we just be real for a second? Can we just be real for a second? I love my mom. She is not a mastermind genius plotter. She's not. She may wish she was. Actually, she doesn't. And she knows she's not. I think something was something that Xylee said, which, you know, Xylee, I wish you would have gotten the facts before you opened this whole can of worms with this whole thing. Everything in the LCU's for show. That's one thing I have learned here. It's the drama. It's drama entertainment. Everything is for show. Mental breakdowns, those are for show. Divorces, those are for show. Relationships, those are for show. And so was my own relationship with my mother. And it went too far. It's gone too far at this point. And I just can't, I can't stand by and do this. You know, Keem did send a donation into Reapers today, talking about how the LC is having its best month in 3 months.
Come on, man, you know they love you. I talked about the
donation Keem sent to Reapers earlier today. He called me and Buff losers. You know, the LCU is having its best month possible, and losers like Buff and Scooter are going to talk shit about the LCU. But you know what? I am a loser. You want to know why I'm a loser? Because I did pour my life and energy into this place. Because I did put everything aside. Because I stopped living my life. Whenever I got a second show, I stopped going to the gym. I stopped spending time with my mom. I stopped spending time with my only friends that even live in the vicinity of me. And I did that for this place, and you know what? I don't regret it now. But it did make me a loser. And this is the moment where I say I've had enough. This is where I say I've had enough. So, it's been real. I love this place. I love the fans here. I love a lot of the hosts here. I love Sweet Tea. I hope nothing but the best for Sweet Tea, whether she goes on to live, whether Yo Mama comes back to primetime and does a show with her. I think that could be good as well. But my time here is done. I love you, Rastov. You're a good guy. You are. And I will do everything I can to stay in contact with you. You know, I don't want to lose that friendship. I don't want to lose a lot of the friendships I've gotten here. Now, I do feel like I owe it to Sweet Tea to go talk to her. She's in the Discord now, and I feel like I do owe that at the very least. I went ahead and messaged S1K for 2 hours. I don't want to burn bridges. I don't. I'm upset, but I have no desire to burn bridges with anybody. I just want to walk away and move on with my life. The same thing my mom wanted to do, and I'm sure I'll be drugged through the mud for it. I am sure. And that's acceptable. That's what you sign up for whenever you become a host here. I will say this definitively. There is no plan to start a KKU, a BBU, a SCU. There is no plans for any of that shit. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever fucking heard. It just is. I only fought one war in my time in the LCU, but fucking Cash, you guys got dragged. They were just talking some shit.
Please don't do it. Please.
Please, Rastov. I don't know what to say.
Please, bro.
It's already
no, bro. Like, it's not done until you're off, bro. Like, as long as you're still here right now, don't leave it to prove a point.
I'm not gonna leave to prove a point, but I could have done it that way, and I could have just sent a message and said, "Look, I'm done." But I wanted to say goodbye. I felt like I owed that to everybody here to say goodbye. It's gotta be fucking,
dude. I can't, bro. I can't. You're like literally one of the best parts of this fucking universe. You can't just go.
I appreciate.
You're a huge talent. We lose a huge.
It's not even that. He's just a fucking good dude. Like the amount of shit you just said yes to is crazy. Like, please, bro, don't leave me.
Hey, maybe
you're like one of the best co-hosts I've had.
Well, you know, I honestly, it could be good in the long run. If Sweet Tea ends up on live, that's fucking. I like that. I like that a lot.
I've been here since the
breakup, though.
No, I know.
Yeah,
if this, if this is breaking up, then that'd be a good outcome.
Do you think if you were just a host, not a community manager, not relied on for anything, you just did your show, you checked in, did the show, and checked out, you wouldn't be able to do it?
No.
What if you didn't have to, like, talk to anybody else?
Well, it doesn't really work. Honestly, it's just... Rastov, you know this has been coming for a while with me. You know it has. I
know. I've been fucking trying to make it not true.
There's so many things that...
Yeah,
I want to take my fucking victory lap.
Hey, Scooter. Take your fucking cries over to your house where you and Gidgey can gas each other up where you're way more important than you are. Don't do it on my fucking show when I cannot be there. Y'all knew I was traveling. You all plotted this shit. You all planned this shit when I couldn't be there, right? Because you know, if you pulled this shit when I was actually watching and paying attention, I wouldn't fucking let you. Like last night when you said, listen, bitch, last night when you lied about this fucking organization and said it was dying and fucking failing, and I had to hit you in the face.
I did not say that. I said the numbers have been down. You can try putting words into my mouth, but you are also lying, sir.
You've been here. Just like you're lying where Albert does nothing when Albert is 10 times more talented than you, when Albert is going live at fucking midnight and outperforming you. You are a liar. You spread propaganda just like your fucking mother. And if you don't want to be here, then shut the stream off and get the fuck out.
All right.
Get the fuck out.
Good night.
Shut it.
LolCowLive is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head.
I don't know what the fuck to do without Keemstar. There's no show for you. It's the Boogie Show and it fucking sucks. And I wish I could fucking duck under my desk and hide from you, because without Keem we're fucking screwed, yeah.